Do you relate to being an adrenaline junkie in your 20s? I certainly was. And you know what? It was a stress management strategy. So I had so much stress and anxiety, unprocessed stress and anxiety running through my system that I used sports as an outlet to help manage that level of activation. But at the same time, I didn't really feel my body. And because there was so much judge and activation in my body, I had to feel really big things to feel like I can feel my body. So that meant skiing at really fast speeds, rock climbing and doing mountaineering where a mistake led to death. So I was in like this hyper focused zone where I could feel my heart rate going and my breath was getting really shallow and intense. And it was just like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. But that adrenaline rush that I got from overcoming those situations and getting past them and not dying, that gave me a rush. And I was like, I can feel my body. And you know what? Another thing, you can't do that kind of stuff if you don't have functional freeze, which means that your nervous system is in a freeze, a shutdown state, but you're still able to function in the world, as in you're still able to hold a job, take care of yourself, do the basic things that you need to do to survive or get by. And yeah, I would say that my relationships also weren't that authentic and great in that period when I was doing all of this high intensity, adrenaline fueled daredevil sports. Um, yeah, there was one time where me and my ski buddy, we had a GPS tracker back in, my God, that was a while ago, almost 20 years ago. And and we wanted to see how fast we could go down. Was it Blackcomb Mountain? Maybe it was Whistler Mountain. So we just nonstop went from the top of the mountain all the way to the bottom, and we hit 100 kilometers an hour, and that was fast. And I remember being scared hitting that speed, and I'm smiling because I do remember the rush that I had. But as my nervous system regulates, I don't like to be that scared anymore. I don't like that feeling of terror in my body. And also, I'm enjoying the much more subtle sensations in my body. And I'm so much more in tune and connected with this vessel. It's so like there's this aliveness in my body that I feel through those subtle like, and there's also like lots of pleasure and joy, and it speaks to me in vibrations, in tension when it doesn't like something. And when I listen to my body and I can feel all these things, life just like, I don't end up having those big crashes either. I was living these high highs and then really low crashes, and that was exhausting. And I live a life that is more modulated now. I don't like doing adrenaline fueled things. I do like peak experiences, but only on the occasion, and knowing that I need a lot of rest afterwards. And yeah, so I remember the fun, super exciting times in my 20s when I did that, but my body was also broken, and I don't want to be hurting like that anymore either. So let me know if you relate to doing those kinds of things in your 20s, and now you're in your 40s and you're waking up and just being a little bit more mature and wise with the hobbies that you take on and how you manage your stress levels.